It's Christmas 3 days away. Mellow music, chestnuts, the aroma of chestnuts floating through the air. Having a good time. Got my good friend here, Mark Bohr, sitting to my left. We'll be talking to him in just a minute. But right now, today's liquor segment is going to be brought to you by the Liquor Depot in the Milam Plaza, right next to Brookshire Brothers in Canada. Yay! All right, seriously, everybody. Liquor Depot there in the Milam Plaza, right next to Brookshire Brothers. They got a store full, wall-to-wall of beer, wine, and spirits. And George there, he's got it going on, man. He's got a nice place. You can go check it out when it comes time for you to buy any type of your beverages like that. Now, what we're going to be talking about today, I've titled this one, Medicine in the Liquor Bottle. It's kind of another way we can get around saying, hey, you're drinking too much. Anyway, we're going to be talking about Jägermeister, and there it is, right in the screen. Jägermeister. Best served cold, and always, of course, drink responsibly. But let me talk to you about Jägermeister. I was checking some things out. I mean, I know some things about Jägermeister, but here's 15 things you didn't know about Jägermeister. Okay. Despite its recent boom in popularity, Jägermeister enjoyed an amazingly long and storied history before everybody decided to drop the bomb. Here are 15 knowledge shots you probably didn't know. 1. It was invented in a vinegar factory. Who would have thought? 2. And they still use the same name, extraordinarily complicated recipe. The mixture of 56 herbs, including citrus peel, licorice, and ginseng, have never changed in the whole 79 years. In fact, the exact ingredients are a company secret. 3. It's made in Wolfenbüttel, wherever that is. Wolfenbüttel is quite a tourist attraction thanks to them. This is number 4. There's even a Jägermeister hotel. 5. It takes over a year to make. Before it reaches the bottle, Jägermeister goes through quite the lengthy process. The ingredients are filtered and stored in oak barrels for 365 days. Then there's a series of 383 quality checks, including another round of filtering with sugar, caramel, alcohol, and water. 6. The Germans call it liver glue. While many of us know Jägermeister by the nightclub shot glass, it's actually invented as a digestive. In Germany, it's still popular for an after-dinner sip. That's why it's lovingly known as the Leberkeister. Zoe, correct me if I'm wrong. All right, 7. Jägermeister heals. Disclaimer, not medically proven. Like many herbal liquors, Jägermeister was originally used medicinally, and even today people swear by its healing properties for easing flu symptoms from coughs to sore throats. 8. No, it doesn't contain deer or elk blood. Contrary to urban legend, vital fluids are not among the 56 ingredients, and they're probably saying that because if you're looking at the label, you'll see the elk head there. Number 9. The bottle was invented by breaking a lot of glass. I thought this was pretty cool. Kurt Mass perfected Jägermeister's famous green bottle by dropping bottles one after the other onto his kitchen floor. The one that exists today proved to be the most reliable. So what I'm assuming is he got a whole bunch of bottles and just dropped them, and the one that didn't break was the one he picked. And it looks like a medicinal bottle, which makes sense because you don't want your medicine breaking in cheap glass. 10. It's a summer drink. 11. The logo has a really cool story, which I will not go into now for time's sake. Okay, and that was, what number was that? That was 11. 12. Germans use it in their insect traps. Wasps and flies love Jägermeister too. 13. It's awesome to cook with. 14. Jägermeister is more popular than ever in the last 10 years. And 15. It's the world's best-selling liqueur brand. Yes, yet they only have 530 employees. That's pretty interesting. Now, I wanted to tell you about this too. I've got these... You know, when you have a bug out bag, you got to think about what you want in it. Well, you got to have some medicinal type of stuff. And I've got 3 bottles here. I've got the mini Jägermeister bottle. I've got a little bottle of honey whiskey right here that I'm showing. And then I got a little bottle of Dripping Springs vodka. It looks medicinal, doesn't it? Well, let me read a little bit about each one. Jägermeister. Is Jägermeister good for health? I looked at a website and found this. Believe it or not, Jägermeister is actually good for you. When consumed in moderation... as is with originally marketed as a stomach digestive and cough suppressant. Throw in a blueberry and rose hips and you have an extra boost of antioxidants and stomach easing. Okay, so that's pretty cool on the Jägermeister. The whiskey. Is honey and whiskey good for a cough? It's whiskey. And here's why science says it's good for your cough. Enter the hot toddy. a tablespoon or so of honey, and a healthy squeeze of lemon juice mixed into a half of water and half whiskey with a tea bag and a couple of whole cloves, and it's going to make it feel really good. Also, drinking a little whiskey might actually help relieve cold symptoms. The classic hot toddy, typically made of whiskey, honey, lemon juice, and hot water, can subdue the injustices of your inevitable winter cold. So that's great for the whiskey. Now the vodka. People ask, can you sterilize a wound with vodka? Alcohol has the ability to kill exposed tissue as well as germs. This may delay healing, however. In a situation where standard first aid equipment is not available, vodka may be used to clean dirt from the surrounding area of a wound. Vodka may also be used to disinfect equipment used to treat an open wound. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You've got Jägermeister, licorice flavor, all these different herbs and spices, peels, and we've got them in the micro sizes. So if you got a bug out bag and you want the healing properties of some alcoholic beverages, you've got something to soothe the throat and the stomach, something to soothe your throat with the whiskey, and gosh, God forbid if you got a cut or a gunshot wound, you need to sterilize it, you can use some vodka to do it, okay? So don't forget George at Liquor Depot in the Milam Plaza, right next to Brookshire Brothers in Cameron. Check it out, support the sponsors, and support the show, okay? That was that.